What's going on, Socialites? Welcome back to another Global Pokemon Society Draft League battle. It's week number 5, and we got a match here between the undefeated Pittsburgh Polteageist and the winless Buffalo Bidoofs. Does that mean that this match has already sealed its fate, or can Buffalo make the upset here? I have to see Pittsburgh bringing their Cresselia, Infernape, Murkrow, Porygon-Z, Drapion, and Rampardos up against the Buffalo Bidoofs with Blaziken, Weezing, Ditto, Regigigas, Ninjask, and Lickilicky. Buffalo keeps trying to do baton pass sort of stuff. They did pick up Weezing recently, so now at least they have that to go with Regigigas to be a little bit more potent, but not too much synergistic wise on their team. Buffalo leading off with Blaziken and Ninjask. And Pittsburgh leads off with Infernape and Murkrow. Murkrow with the Tailwind. Infernape getting a U-turn off. Gets a critical hit there on Ninjask. Ninjask getting the substitute. And Blaziken with the Swords Dance. So both of the Bidoofs Pokemon setting up here. Murkrow thinks that Prankster getting that Thunder Wave off. Ninjask setting up a Swords Dance, so Ninjask is the Pokemon that the Bidoofs like to set up that baton pass with, the Speed Boost and Swords Dance combo. Cresselia with a Psychic going to Blaziken. Not enough for the one-hit KO, though. And Blaziken with a Blaze Kick. Big damage on Cresselia. But the Tailwind is still on Pittsburgh's side, so the paralysis on Blaziken means it's not going to be able to get an attack off. Another Swords Dance here for Ninjask. This foul play will break the sub, though. So now there's no substitute for the Bidoofs. And Cresselia with the Psychic finishes off Blaziken. And the Speed Boost continues on for Ninjask. But Pittsburgh got a knockout here. Weezing's going to come in. That's going to do the neutralizing gas. Cresselia switches out, bringing in Porygon-Z. Weezing with the Protect. But not being targeted this turn. There is the Baton Pass, but again, this is +4, 2 Swords Dances. Regigigas is going to come right into this foul play here. So all that set up for nothing. As we're going to watch Murkrow delete a Titan. The Tailwind does end on Pittsburgh's side. Ninjask getting a U-turn off. Big damage on the Murkrow with a crit. The Choice Spec Psychic takes out Weezing. Murkrow gets the taunt off. Pittsburgh perhaps could switch out to Infernape if they want to preserve their differential, but they're going to keep Murkrow in. Gets the Thunder Wave off. Ninjask, though, breaks through, does go for the U-turn, knocking out Murkrow before Porygon-Z finishes off Ninjask with the Psychic. So the Bidoofs able to get one knockout there, but an easily cleaned up game from Pittsburgh. I'll have to see if the Bidoofs make any changes going into game 2. Honestly, their team doesn't have a lot of room for changes, so don't know what they can really do there. The power of Tailwind ever present on Pittsburgh's side. See if Pittsburgh makes any changes. Looks like they're going for just the exact same team that they had. The Bidoofs, of course, minor league champion only several seasons ago. Ever since moving up to the majors, they've had lackluster success. They always draft like the same team, like every season. Blaziken, Regigigas, Ditto. Ninjask's been on there a couple times. It's always the same sort of thing, but of course, doing the same thing over and over again. If it didn't work the first time, it hasn't worked the second, third, or fourth time. This being the Bidoofs' third season in the majors, as Infernape just goes right off with a close combat, knocking out Regigigas. So already the Bidoofs off to a very slow start here, losing their main damage dealer. There is a Tailwind from Murkrow and the Flamethrower from Weezing. Not going to do a lot. Ditto's going to come out, but with the neutralizing gas, it's not able to copy anything. So Infernape's going to get the close combat off here and take out Ditto, who wasn't able to transform. Not that I think it would have mattered too much with the Tailwind up. I'm pretty sure Infernape would have knocked out the Ditto with the close combat. There is the taunt onto Weezing. Ooh, Murkrow, though, does get poisoned from that Sludge Bomb. And gets knocked out from it, so the Bidoofs picking up a KO at least. But Regigigas and Ditto both knocked out very quickly. Not sure if the Bidoofs forgot about the neutralizing gas or if they kind of just gave up with that instance. Maybe they forgot and then from there just gave up. Cresselia is going to switch in. There is the Psychic on the Blaziken. That's Choice Specs. Going to knock out Blaziken. No Protect here from either Pokemon. Another Sludge Bomb comes out. It's just not doing any sort of damage. Although it does get another Poison on the Cresselia, which will cancel out the leftovers. But Weezing facing Porygon-Z and Cresselia. I mean, that just about wraps it up here. And Weezing goes down. With that, a very quick game number 2. The Bidoofs shut off their console in what I can only assume is rage and disappointment. The Bidoofs dropping to 0-5. Pittsburgh moving up to 5-0. Real quick one for you here today. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay classy, Society.